Alright, where we left off, we were talking about how people cannot act normal around Mavika. So they invited her to a feast. Let's go.
Don't worry. I'll jump in if that happens. I can throw manners to the wind, no problem.
She's like, I'm gonna do a super dance on top of a table with a cake in my head.
No need. I can take care of it. Anyway, thank you for inviting me. It really means a lot.
So in my last video, I'm still struggling with it because that video happened just a few minutes ago, but I'm having my cognitive issues that I suffer with. My neuropathy is giving me issues as well, but if I seem a little slow, it's because I've been under a lot of stress. My anxiety's been really high lately, and I finally got my account back, and I'm just trying to enjoy it. But when you're locked out of something for so long and you finally get it back, it's an odd feeling. I went from feeling so desperate and upset and empty and broken to it's like all gone now. It's like having a mountain covered in snow and suddenly you open your eyes and it's all gone. You're like, what the? Like it's gonna take me a minute. So what about your painting?
I don't need to finish it. I enjoy the process, but now there's something more interesting to do.
Screw the painting.
Then let's go together. The main dish should be ready soon.
I wonder if they're gonna zoom in on our painting, because this game likes to do that, where they put emphasis on something that a character does, and they do that because they're gonna come back to it later. Not always, but I want to say about 70% of the time, yeah. Quest looks currently involved. What the shit? It popped up so fast I couldn't read. The current location is currently being used by another quest. Complete that quest or enable focus mode. Well, what's the quest? Oh, I know. I think I know why. Profits of Pop. It's a commission that I don't need. Get out of the way, freak. I can't do my commissions for the day. I've already completed them. I hate that when a commission does that to you. It'll lock you out of an area and you have to fight the game to open it up. Oh my god. Flush. Into the void. Oh god. Let's go. So I wonder if all the other characters are gonna be here, or if it was just them. Because in the last video, like I was saying, Shilonen basically has to die to forge our ancient name, and she hasn't told us that. But I know the Ode of Resurrection exists, so even if she does die, she can be brought back. But a part of me is like having a hard time taking that in. Like, why didn't you tell me? Also, I kept trying to get this account linked to my main email and it wasn't working, which is probably for the best because whoever hacked into my account knew what my email was. So this account is linked to a whole new email that I literally made today, and I'm not gonna say what it is. I literally made it the hell up. So it's a random email I made up, and this Genshin account is now linked to it. So if something stupid happens again in the future, this account is now permanently saved. Tower of Fantasy is not, though. I tried to get in the game to see if there was a way to bind it. You can only bind the game if you play on mobile or on PC. Unfortunately, the PS4 version, as well as the PS5 version, does not have a way for you to link it. So I guess Tower is just busted. I mean, it's alright, but I don't know how I feel about it. I was just about to... Why does my mind always go to Kanich? And in the last video when she was like, I was like, please no, when somebody knocked on the door and I was like, oh, Archon's not here, I thought it was him. And that's right on the stair landing, so that means I'm gonna run into him first.
Ugh, you're kidding! Another one?
Just like the others, they heard about the feast and wanted to send something to contribute.
But this is just a small send-off. What are we going to do with all this stuff?
was gonna make a joke and say check it in the ocean.
And again, I understand where they're coming from. I'll deal with it. What a headache. If this continues, half of this stuff's gonna go bad before we get to it. Huh? You're here already? And you even brought the Ororon? What are you doing here?
Look at that poorly modeled tree in the background, bro.
We invited her. She agreed to come as a surprise guest.
Why does she sound... she sounded like she's nervous. We invited her, was the line delivery.
Surprise is putting it lightly. Sorry. I'm happy you're here. It's just...
My head.
No apology necessary. What's going on?
Well, I started spreading the word about the send-off, just around the area like usual. A lot of people are still busy repairing their homes, so I didn't think many people would come. But the turnout has been overwhelming. Not to mention, we've received a small mountain of deliveries. There's no way we can use all this stuff.
Yeah, that stuff was already there previously, though.
That's our star Outlander's popularity for you.
So, you remember that nickname?
You're saying everyone's here because of us? Yep. The news about your impending mission with the Pyro Archon has spread all over Nutland.
Why is he staring into my soul? Look, he hasn't took his eyes off me since I've been standing here.
Plus, you were amazing in the recent battle. A lot of people are here just to thank you, or wish you good luck.
What was the last battle? I can't remember. I freaking God. Okay.
Basically, this whole thing is happening because so many people wanted to see you.
Oh my God. Still, we definitely weren't expecting you to show up with a Pyro Archon. It was my idea.
Yeah, we got the Traveler and this together. They both deserve a celebration. Well, this is the perfect excuse to throw an even bigger party. All this extra stuff was gonna go to waste anyway.
No need to go to all that trouble on my account. That's not why I'm here. Besides, with so much of our nation in ruins, resources are still scarce. This extra spending for my sake is the last thing we need.
Yeah, she has a point.
That's true. Party planning isn't easy. I can handle the big picture, but I'm not used to dealing with the finer details. That was always Auntie Atea's job.
She was the one who died, I think.
Sorry. I'm just feeling a bit in over my head. Oh, speaking of Atea, how is she? Is she feeling any better?
I watched him say that she passed or something. She passed. Yeah, they didn't tell us. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Actually, there's something we haven't told you.
She passed.
Auntie Atea passed away not long after the attack on our tribe. What?
When you brought me her talisman, I knew her end was near. Luckily, I got the chance to see her one last time. She was a hero to the very end. Even though her body was at its breaking point, she showed no pain or sorrow. In her final moments, her thoughts were entirely with her tribe and her people. Gatherings like this remind me of her and the parties she loved to organize. So I decided to attend in her memory.
So you already knew. She goes to her room area and she has like a sacred space. I think it's similar to A's plane of Euthymia. I don't think it's the same, but I like to think it's similar, where underneath the stadium there's like this place that she always goes to. There's a YouTuber called Musashi who clipped out of bounds or did something to get to the area. And basically it's like a tower with a giant sun. There's no map actually how to actually really get to it. But that's like the place she goes to, and she's able to meet like the spirits of the dead. And she saw Atea. So she knew she was gone before anybody else did.
We didn't mean to hide anything from you. It's just, there was never a good time to bring it up. Cheer up, everyone. Auntie Atea wouldn't want us to remember her with tears. Parties like this were her specialty. But now, it's up to us to carry on her legacy. So we can't let her down. Believe me, she has high standards. Yeah, that sounds about right. So, come on, let's get to work, everyone. Oh, Chief Amina and our guests of honor excluded. Kachina can each time to go. Wait, you don't have to drag me.
Dude, what was that? Just walks away.
Amina, you mentioned something about a surplus of supplies. I may have a solution. First, invite anyone who comes to deliver supplies to stay for the gathering. If it's a caravan, ask them to extend an invitation to the sender as well. Make it clear in the invitation that anyone is welcome to attend, but you're no longer accepting donations. In addition, all leftover supplies will be purchased by the speaker's chamber, sorted and donated to the appropriate areas.
That would be such a big help, Archon. Thank you.
Because in that one battle when we went to go save Kachina, she had all those relics that were donated to her over the years from different tribes and such. And in order to free us from the Night Kingdom, she had to burn all of them to give her energy strong enough to break through the, I guess, the veil to save us from that plane. So maybe she has ideas of stockpiling stuff again, in a way.
I'll get on it right away.
She'll donate it to where it's needed, but I think she wants to keep some of it for a reason.
Amazing plan, Malika. It was clear, concise, and organized. But, weren't you trying to keep this small?
I don't mind increasing the size of the gathering. I just didn't want it to be because of me. My approach to problem solving is always the same. Different solutions lead to different outcomes. The method may change, but the right choice is always grounded in logic and reason.
Logical.
Whoa.
I don't know why I said it like that.
Feels like she just learned a thing or two.
I learned 15 million dings that day.
Well, should we take a walk while everyone finishes the preparations?
I mean, we are the guests of honor.
Sounds good. A casual stroll can be hard to come by. Let's go.
With you? Okay, chat with your friends and wait. Oh, Chaska's here. I like how their icons are Ororon. Please, that thing needs to go away. To the right, I see him. Hold up. Ororon.
Oh, Mother Granny, Archon. I swear, I've been on my best behavior recently.
I like how I bypass Kanich to get to you. What, am I losing my mind?
Paimon knows it's just how you talk, but you've gotta realize how suspicious
you
that
sound,
right?
I am curious, though. Are you still working with the captain?
He's like, damn right. He surprised me with chicken nuggets. I don't know why I said that.
No, I don't have a reason to follow him. So my life is back to normal. Growing vegetables, raising aphids.
Why did I say that?
Well, maybe not completely normal. I'm still keeping tabs on the situation in the Night Kingdom. The ley lines are in a bad state.
I really like this character. It pisses me off when people are like, he sucks. Like, screw you. He's beautiful. I love the colors. They're my favorite colors. But I think the reason why I like him is because he reminds me of Aoba Saragaki from Dramatical Murder. He's voiced by Shushu's Japanese voice actor, Atsushi Kisaichi or Kisaichi. That's another reason why I like the character. He's voiced by my husbando. But what it really is that I just like his aesthetic. He's such a unique looking character, and if you could tell, that freaking creature in the background, he has bat ears. I mean, they look like bat ears. He's even referenced like a bat, but his clan, I didn't think they were bats. They're like these weird looking bird creatures, the Tomisauruses. But I don't know if he's supposed to be part of their race because his ears are different. So, but I'm not sure what he actually is. It's not even listed in game. It just says he just showed up one day and he had no family. That little creature.
We plan on bringing that to an end.
I know. You and other Granny, right? You're going to become great heroes, and the most I can do is weave a scroll of your deeds.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Oh, you know how to do that?
Paimon. He literally comes from a clan that is known for weaving the freaking threads of fate, and you're gonna ask him something like that? Like, his clan, literally, he comes from a clan or a tribe that weaves scrolls. They're literally called scroll reavers for a reason. Are you freaking kidding me right now? Oh my god. Oh my god. That's like going to a freaking place that supplies air pumps, and they go, oh, we got different sizes, and you saying, oh, you can do that? Like, oh my god. Oh my god.
Most people from my tribe know the art, but I'm not good at it. I can never seem to empty my mind.
Bro, Sam.
We commemorate the deeds of others as a form of inspiration. But rather than waiting for someone else to be inspired, isn't it faster to just take things into your own hands?
Yes.
There are always things we can't do on our own.
True.
I wouldn't phrase it quite like that, but Paimon's not wrong. Time will give you an answer. I know how you feel, Ororon. It took me a long time to find my place in the world. I'm more mature now, but that passion, that drive to prove myself, I miss it sometimes. Maybe you'll change in the future, but you can still be proud of who you are now.
You're saying I need to live in the present?
No, just do what you think is right. Okay?
Thank you, Archon. That's what I've always tried to do.
Yeah, that creature is freaking flaming. Okay, let's go to the Kachin. I want to go to Kinich last. I feel like I go to... I don't know why I was gonna phrase it like that. I was gonna say I come to him too quickly. No, I do though. Like, every time I see him, I flock to him, and I need to stop that. I know he's one of my favorite characters, but I really need to quit. I need to quit that. Well, he's the one who's like a yandere stalker. He's the one who comes onto me all the time. Like, when we were fighting in the main Archon War, he literally appeared on me. Like, why would you do that? Just drop landed on my location. And then when
it's almost time for the feast!
And then when I told him that I saved one of the guys from his clan, I was like, oh, it's you, are you alright? And he goes, you know each other? You know her? And I was like, dude, what's your problem? Like he acts like a yandere, like, you know other men? It's like, calm down. Please calm down. I've been in relationships like that where the person you're dating gets jealous of any other person you talk to, even if they're the same gender as you, and I don't want to repeat that shit.
Maybe we should send the drinks out first. There's a bunch of guests here already. Yep. I'm making the juice as we speak. Oh, right, nice.
Hello. Don't bump into me.
Oh, you scared me. Sorry, we're a little busy in the kitchen right now. But the food is almost ready. Ahow! Get out of the ice bucket! The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulahow, will not tolerate this stifling hut! We seek a cool place of repose. This bucket suits our taste.
Oh my god.
Great, now we can't use any of this ice. Hey! This is your mess! Get back here! Kachina, Ahow is on the run. Help me catch him. Okay. Sorry, I gotta help with Ahow.
Catch a dragon.
As usual, Ahow brings chaos wherever he goes.
Lively, isn't it? Leave this to me, Kachina.
Watch this shit. She's gonna heel kick him in the face.
What is this? Who dares lay a hand on the almighty? Mawika!
I got him, Mualani.
Bro just got his just desserts. He got ran over.
Expert Ahow wrangling, Archon! Thank you.
She has a motorcycle, by the way.
You shall utter our name with more reverence, or we shall... or I'll get Kinich to ask you to apologize.
Don't use Kinich against me like that, you son of a bitch. He's like, I know you have a weakness for him, therefore you can't say no to anything he asks you. That's not true. I have a will. I know I like him a lot, but no. The answer's still no.
Dragon Lord you are if you need your
servants to protect you. Be so funny if you rolled up behind me right now and said, "Who's a servant?"
A Hal ruined an entire bucket of ice. We have others, but still, that was not cool. How should he be punished, Archon?
He should be burned under the flame for 1,000 years.
Let me think. Seems like you could use some extra hands around here. A how? Help out in the kitchen.
Grab a fork, loser.
What? The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahoo-How, shall not be reduced to a menial kitchen laborer!
I wasn't asking.
Understood. How? You have to learn to be good at some point.
He's like, never, son.
Well, hop to it. There's a pile of vegetables with your name on it. You need to wash every leaf. Help! Someone save me!
Yeah, it would have been funnier if you put an echo on that. Where's my reverb? Frick, are you frick? Oh, let's go see what Chaska's doing. I'm trying to go to Kanich last. I think I need to talk to everybody though. Wait, what if it only lets you talk to certain... Okay. I guess I'll give in this time. Where are you? This box is missing a label. Oh, it's you. What do you want?
Nothing! We're just taking a look around.
What have you been up to? Well, everybody's busy rebuilding the tribe, so there's not a lot of Scion hunting work out there. But the Pyro Archon assigned me a special mission.
Oh, really?
That's a bit of an exaggeration. I just asked Kanich to help identify some of the unknown casualties from the battle. The fighting consumed all of Natlan. Countless humans and Saurians were dragged into the conflict. So a lot of investigative work is required to confirm their identities.
Just like a detective, I only have tiny details to work with. The goal is to deduce their habits and find evidence to corroborate their identity. It's tricky work, but we have every reason to keep going.
Because Natlan's heroes deserve to be remembered, right?
What was that lag for a second?
Exactly. That is how we, as the living, respect our heroes and the values of their lives. So let me know if you need extra help, Kanich.
I'm doing fine for now. The team searching for the fallen need the help more than me. The longer we take to find the dead, the harder it will be to piece things together.
Understood. Thank you for your hard work.
I haven't told them about the dream I had of those souls that couldn't escape. The ones that were trapped in the Night Kingdom. I'm just doing my part.
Hey, looks like the food is almost ready. Let's
Told you.
take over Pyro.
I told you. Didn't I tell you that they only let you talk to certain people? I was right. I caught on when I was like, 1, 2, 3. I told you. It only lets you talk to certain people before it started. I caught it. I was right. But hold on a second.
Oh, but if there are still people you want to see, that's okay. We can have her later too.
Did you see? She answered me directly. I was like, I'll go, but hold on. Well, if there's still people you want to talk to, that's like fine or whatever. Like, what? The hell are you doing? Hello? Chaska.
Chaska?
Oh.
Hello, Archon. I'm, fishing.
Oh! Doesn't look like the fish are biting today.
Yeah, it's okay. You don't have to walk on eggshells around me. I know you can tell I'm not really trying to fish, but gazing at the water puts me at ease.
Dude, I know that feeling. When I was a kid, the only thing that used to calm me down was water. Which is funny, because I'm a fire spirit. I'm an Aries. But I do find a calmness with water. Because water can be anything you want it to be. There's something calming and soothing about it, really. It exists in all things. It exists in us. When you stare through the water, it gives you clarity of things around you. It's able to reflect what is, but also what could be.
I went to visit your parents, Chaska. Of course, I Could only offer a few simple condolences.
Because her adopted sister passed Koichi.
You helped a lot, actually. My mom has been doing better since your visit. I've always been grateful to my parents for taking me in, but now I have an even deeper sense of responsibility.
Like clipping my hand through my chest.
I'll never be able to replace Koichi, but I will do everything in my power to pull them out of their loneliness and despair.
That's exactly what your mother's worried about. She doesn't want you to push yourself to make up for their loss. After all, it's your loss too. Grief is not something that can be measured against others. You don't need to make amends, Chaska. Your loss is a tragedy, not a debt. In any case, they've always loved both of you. There's no need for you to become Koichi when they love you just for yourself.
Yeah, don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Thank you, everyone. Sounds like I owe my parents a conversation.
The one more person to speak to. But she's like Kanich, she's probably not going to be voiced. Was she up there? What? I have a job for you. I need you to get me up there. Well, that didn't work. Never mind. Where are you? Inan-san. Look guys, sorry for the wait. We're still setting up the venue. Hey, did I say you could take a break? Keep pushing. This is the home stretch, and then we get to feast.
Yes, Coach.
Are you still helping rebuild the tribes?
That work is pretty much done, but I've discovered a lot more people with abyssal corrosion syndrome in the process. So I've been compiling patient records while helping them overcome the hallucinations. Thanks to the captain, we have the dread of lucidity for the worst cases.
I heard about your efforts. The speaker's chamber can take it from here. It's more effective to have a focused task force, and the speaker's chamber can contact the Fatui directly for more doses.
Oh my god. The doctors at the stadium aren't too busy.
The worst is over, so it should be fine. I'll confirm it myself later. I'll be in touch with next steps. I just need you to compile all existing patient records to ease the transition.
Look at her zipper freaking out. Look at it. It's like coming detached and reattaching. Do you see it, how the way it's moving? Bro, it's on crack. Understood, Archon. Although I'd like to continue helping out with the treatment, I can't let everything I've learned go to waste.
Wow, that's so responsible of you.
That seems patronizing. Ha! Knowledge is power, after all. Knowing is half the battle. Alright, I talked to everybody. Yeah, so let's do, I think if I remember correctly, we do a dance. Please don't make me do this. I'd seen a clip. For now, you set aside your troubles with the savor delicious food in this happy occasion.
So full. I'm practically a blubber beast. Whoa, what's that?
Oh, it's a Fontaine creature.
A creature from Fontaine with a super round belly. You've never seen a picture of one? Oh, it sounds so cute.
It is. Yeah, you can actually, don't look at me like that's weird. What are you doing? You can get their ability and shoot bubbles at enemies.
I can vouch for their cuteness. You can pat their belly and I will even join it.
What was that? What the? That reminds me of my main Saurian companion. Her name was Amelia, or Amelia? Amela? She wasn't the, freak me. She wasn't the sharpest in the shed, but she was incredibly brave. So the Tuntunkasaurus is a creature from her clan that we have not seen yet. When there was nothing to do, she would lounge around the tribe without making a sound, even if you bumped into her. Sometimes visitors would think she was all passed out. But she was completely different once we were on the move. When she was little, I took her on all sorts of adventures, but Saurians grow a lot faster than humans. Before long, she was the one dragging me all over the place.
Wow, she must have been a great fighter to keep up with you.
Please don't make it super tragic to like, yeah, but then she died. Yeah, she was tough. Veressa told me that she was amazing in the final battle that I told you. I had to defend the stadium, so I never got the chance to see her one last time. It was a choice I had to make, but it was hard to accept. Sorry, I didn't mean to bring down the mood. I'll just go get to the important part. I actually saw her in my dreams the past few nights. It felt surreal, like it was really her. I told you she passed. She gave me a ride and we traveled around Outland together. We were both happy.
Wait, now that you mention it, I've had dreams of Auntie Atea. She was her typical self, brave and stern, always with that indescribable warmth. I've never had a dream that felt so real. Just like you said, it felt like I actually got to see her again.
So it wasn't just me.
Oh god, we're all having dreams of the dead. I bet you it ties into my dream. Remember in the last video when I seen all those souls and I saw the captain? We didn't tell anybody about that yet.
Wait, you've had dreams too? Oh, don't tell Paimon you dreamt of your aphids or something.
Damn right.
It wasn't just them. Some of the gramps and grannies who looked after me were there too. Growing up, I could always hear a degree of guilt in the way they spoke to me. It's why they never asked anything of me. Why they gave me so much freedom.
They felt guilt because when they found him abandoned as a baby, they took him in and found out that he had an incomplete soul, and they were going to use him as a sacrifice to do something. But when the ritual failed and he lived, they felt like, oh god, we were going to sacrifice this infant. And they all live with regret, and that's why they treat him the way they do, because they were literally going to sacrifice him.
I never wanted things to be that way. But even in my own dreams, nothing changed. They sounded exactly the same, just like real life.
The same thing happened to me. I dreamt of Ayo's grandparents. Ayo? Oh, right, your Saurian companion. Ayo's grandparents fell to the abyss
Where did
during
he
the
come
battle,
from?
so it's been really hard for him. He's barely been eating.
Where did Kenichi come from, bro? I mean, I know I've seen him there in the cutscene before this transitioned, but weren't we all just standing here and he was like off to the side? Why does he keep doing this shit?
I set up a tent near his home so I could be there for him. And I had a dream that his grandparents came back. I was so happy. In the dream, Ayo seemed like his normal self again. But it was only for a moment. And then I woke up. In real life, Ayo is still struggling. He barely sleeps or eats. But it's alright. I'll be there for him.
Everyone's had dreams, including me. Could they be related somehow?
Traveler? Chaska? Did you two? Oh, sorry, never mind.
When did this become story hour?
Yes, tell me your live streams. My freaking foot's going numb again and it really hurts. Oh god. I have that neuropathy and I can't feel my entire right foot.
Still, I have nothing to hide. I dreamt about Koichi.
Okay, so if everybody's had dreams about people they've lost, Kenichi's the only one who hasn't said a damn word.
She told me I felt like a completely different person. She said I'm going down the right path, so she doesn't need to pick fights with me anymore. Maybe your dreams felt real, but the Koichi I saw was nothing like her real self. She would never say anything like that to me. It was a dream.
Nothing more.
Nothing more.
It really hurts. Sorry, I shouldn't have brought this up in the first place. God. I get this really strong numbness and it hurts really bad.
It's fine. I'm the one being a buzzkill.
I wouldn't say that.
Well, what about you, Traveler? Did you have a special dream?
You tell everyone about the dream, including the captain and the souls.
You're kidding. The captain?
Does that mean you have some kind of secret connection to him? Yes, actually. He used to be a warden in the clan of Conria. He used to serve my family. My brother, the prince, who's control of the abyss, he used to defend us. He was like Dane. We were the prince and princess of the kingdom, and they were the wardens who fought in the army to defend us. That's why he can't bring himself to hurt me. Because he took an oath to protect me.
No, of course not!
I literally just told them a whole fucking story, and then you go and you say that?
Maybe the traveler's dream is a different kind of phenomenon.
Damn right.
I may know the cause of the dreams, At the end of the battle, I launched a special kind of night war by using the power of the Divine Throne. Its great power allowed the Ode of Resurrection to bring back all casualties, independent of the time of victory or the possession of an ancient name. In addition, the power of the Divine Throne revitalized the souls and memories within the Night Kingdom, allowing them to take the form of their past selves. Even after the battle, that effect still lingers. That's why those you lost were able to reappear in your dreams.
Have you noticed how Kenichi never mentioned anything?
But I agree with Ororon. The traveler's dream is likely a different matter.
The shamans of my tribe often receive visions of the future through dreams. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yes, exactly.
So, the traveler saw the captain's future?
It's still unclear, but Granny taught me how to interpret dreams. Would it be okay if I tried to take a look?
I don't know how I feel about you entering me, and not in that way. I mean, my mind, not... Oh, God.
If I can observe your soul, I can find out the key elements of the dream.
That power reminds me of... No! No! That's not what I meant.
You're thinking of the Dendro Archon, right?
Yes.
My tribe's power over dreams is nothing compared to that of an Archon.
You want to meet her? I have her. I can pull her out of my pocket for you. Oh my...
Observing the dreamscape requires a ritual and can only reveal static images. We also need the full cooperation of the dreamer.
I'm dying inside because it's like, imagine me actually saying that they're all there. That's why I had to say not in that way. No. Me picturing that's making me die. Like, I don't know about you entering me. That's not what I mean. No.
Otherwise, the process could be used to violate the privacy of others.
That's not what I mean, but the way I worded it's so bad.
I also have a fairly good understanding of the ritual.
Oh, my
What do you say, traveler? Should we start the preparations?
Curious about the captain. I want to know what his true goal is.
Then I'll start getting ready. We'll carry out the ceremony somewhere else.
I like how Kenichi didn't say a word. You see what I mean? Like, where did he go? He's like, I'm gone. You don't need me. Like, everybody else was talking about dreams, and he didn't say a damn word. You know why? Because his family's been gone a long time.
You've got me curious about this dream, too. Be sure to come back and tell us what you learned.
Okay.
Yeah! And let us know if you need any help.
Okay. Feel like I'm losing my damn right now. Oh. You know why? Because, like I said, his family passed a long time ago. His mom left, like, because I guess his father was a drunk and he used to beat the both of them. So his mother left in the middle of the night. And I guess his father, while trying to chase him, fell to his death off a cliff. And he had to carry him back when he was only 7 years old. So, like, Kenny just had a fucked up life. So that's why he didn't mention about having anybody that he lost, because he's the type that just doesn't give a shit. I can't say that, that's probably not true. But where is he? Okay, Ororon and her are over there. I like how it's like, follow Ororon, get lost in the dreamscape. I realized the way I worded that, and it sounded really bad. That's not what I meant. That's not, because when he said, can I take a look at your soul? That's why I was like, I don't know how I feel about you entering me. Because I know about his clan, about what they do. He literally enters my mind. And that's what I was trying to reference. Is that guy face down in the fucking water? From a back angle, it looked like he was. Okay, I can't find them. I seen Ororon in them, but I don't see Kenichi anywhere. So Kenichi disappeared, and so did Inan-san and Chaska. What are you doing, Hazo? Jesus. He's like, I just wanted to grind on this light for a minute. Please don't. Yeah, where did they go? That girl disappearing and reappearing? Hello? What is this? Lady? Hello? What? Huh? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why do you do that? Let me reappear and disappear. Ha ha. Yeah, I don't know. My game's doing that again. So things will reappear and disappear on me. So I'm like, what if I passed him and I couldn't see him because he faded out? Do you see it? As I'm turning the camera, stuff keeps loading and reappearing and disappearing. Nah, I don't see them. They're probably just totally gone. Well, if he is somewhere, screw it, I guess. I don't got time to look for him. I just don't. Yeah, my game does that. I think it does it to save memory. Or like to help the loading better. It'll load things out so that other things can load in, but then it kind of breaks. That's how I had that one video of Kanichi falling to the world. He was just walking and everything unloaded and reloaded, and he just fell to his death. It was the stupidest shit.
I never knew you could make it this way. This formula is new to me.
It happened again with Ororon as well. There was one time when I was doing like the flight thing and Chaska's clan, tribe, I keep saying clan, where Lumion got stuck walking into a bookcase when I was trying to read through dialogue. And I was like, look at her, she's stuck. And then it teleported her. And then once I had finished talking to the guy for the minigame, it had loaded me in, and it just loaded in with Ororon dead on the floor. Because when you die in this game, your character turns into like little particles. And in this case, he didn't actually die because he fell out of bounds when I wasn't looking at him. So when the game had loaded back, it was like his mangled body on the floor where the game didn't load him out, and it was like totally disturbing. I was like, what is happening?
Your granny never taught you about incense making?
It was weird.
No. She usually just lists off the ingredients and tells me to follow the formula.
Then she goes and reads light love novels in her room.
Then you still have a lot to learn from her.
How are you going to learn something from somebody if they don't teach you? That's like giving a 5-year-old the recipe for spaghetti and then telling them, alright, have fun, and then walking away. What the fuck? Guys, hello?
Alright, we're ready, traveler. Once you head inside, you'll fall into a brief sleep.
This sounds disturbing, dude. This sounds so wrong. That's why, and then the way I said what I said makes it sound even worse, where I was like, I don't know about you entering me, and then she's like, you'll enter this room and fall asleep, and then Ororon will work his magic. Please, shh, stop. Stop it.
Ororon will interpret the dreamscape, but you won't feel a thing.
Stop saying things! Stop. Stop it. I can't deal with this.
That's right. Everything's all set.
No. Oh, God, no. Please. What are you freaking doing?
So, you just need to take a nap? Sounds easy enough.
No. Jesus Christ. It sounds so bad. You'll go to sleep for a minute. You won't feel anything, and Ororon will... He will, Oh. No! And then they let us both go in alone? Why is she listening? That sounds disturbing. You sleep for a brief period. When you open your eyes, the ceremony appears to be over? Why was she listening to the door?
Here, have some water. It'll help to clear your head.
Why is it so disturbing? That's my fault. I'm the one who set it up like that by accident. But that's not what I meant, right? And I tried to fix it, but then they made it worse. Oh, you'll fall asleep and you won't feel anything. And then they let us both go into the room alone. Please, what are you doing?
You're awake already, traveler? That was fast.
Don't say it. Only felt like a few minutes. Fucking stop!
It was enough. What did you learn, Ororon?
Oh my fucking god!
The person next to the captain. I've seen him before. He was the one who tried to possess me back at the ruin.
Guthrid.
Huh? It was him? Guthrid, right? The military doctor?
So you know that name too?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, the captain told us about him when we were helping Ian-san. He was the one who developed the draft of lucidity, a drug that could help people with hallucinations.
I see.
Yeah, we didn't tell him about that, did we?
After the battle, I returned to my tribe and began searching through our records of the catastrophe 500 years ago. Even though my encounter with him was brief, I managed to track down some information.
Oh?
The record said he was cold and decisive. Like the captain, he was formidable in battle, but the two upheld very different ideas of justice.
So, he didn't have the captain's sense of honor?
Obviously not. He literally possessed Ororon's body and tried to make him either hurt or kill Shilonen. He, like, teleported like fucking Batman and did, like, a Superman punch on her. Come on.
That makes sense. The best partners are those who complement each other.
They were literally yin and yang. Why won't you just say it?
Wait, if there are records of all this, that must mean the captain was famous in that land.
How are we not telling them? He literally told us that when he left after the catastrophe of Conria, the only nation that took him in was Natlan. And because he was cursed by the god of death, Ronova, he's been alive a long time, just like Dane. He's been alive for over 500 years. And that he knew who Shibalanke was, the first Pyro Archon, and all of that shit. Like, he was here. He fought for Natlan. That's why he wanted to be here. That's why he got mad when he felt like Mavika wasn't doing enough to protect Natlan. Because he sees Natlan as his home. Like, his new home.
Yes. But unless he brings up his past, few are likely to make the connection between a Fatui Harbinger and Thrain, one of Natlan's legendary heroes.
Guthrid is also a respected figure in our nation. The story of how he sacrificed himself for Natlan is a pretty famous tribal legend.
What?
But there's still something I don't understand. I'm the only one who saw him. You shouldn't be able to dream of someone you've never met.
He has a point.
And yet, the figure in your dream looked exactly like him.
I don't think that's a coincidence. I believe what the traveler saw was Guthred's soul.
I have the ability to see souls. I didn't tell him that either.
But didn't he die hundreds of years ago? There's no way his soul could have survived that long.
Maybe he found his way to the Night Kingdom for a little bit.
No. The Night Kingdom only accepts the souls of Natlan. It's always been that way. The ruler of death likely wanted to prevent the Ode of Resurrection from being abused.
When I was with the captain, I could hear something coming from him. Souls that were not his own. I heard voices of sorrow and pain, sometimes faint, sometimes strong.
Wait, are you saying the captain has had Guthred's soul inside of him all along?
He carries him everywhere.
That's the part I don't understand. Ordinary people shouldn't be able to carry the souls of others. It's only possible for me because my situation is unique. And even then, you saw what happened. The Lord of the Night's voice triggers a violent reaction in those with fragmented souls.
But the captain didn't react at all.
I even checked his soul myself. It's resilient, radiant, and entirely in one piece.
Maybe it has something to do with Guthrid then.
It's very possible. It's still too early to tell, but the continued existence of Guthrid's soul is likely the key to figuring out the captain's true intentions.
I like Ororon and everything, but the thought of them like, oh, you're gonna go to sleep and he's gonna soul read you, I think that actually disturbs me greatly, I'm not gonna lie. I know I made a joke about it and I laughed a lot, but a part of me is like, please, no.
I agree.
She's like, I agree with that statement, yeah.
The captain never revealed anything to you? The two of you worked together for quite some time.
Oh, it's because I have trust issues with men. I've been hurt, abused throughout my life. So the thought of me going to lay down in a room and him being in there with me bothers me greatly. It's like I want to trust you, but I get like these nerves where I'm like, you know, like that's the feeling I get. where like I get like horrible anxiety and it wells up in my stomach and my chest so bad that it'll make me sick, where I'm like, I want to trust you, but I have like this fight or flight feeling constantly and it doesn't stop. You know what I mean?
No.
Oh,
rarely
he's like, no, I don't
We're
understand.
united in our efforts to save Natlan, but it never went beyond that.
It's like he answered me directly. I'm like, you understand? No. That was the fucking most sternest no I've ever heard in my life. My God.
Let's come back to this later. One final step, and we save Natlan for good.
Maybe.
Then I'll tell the officials at the speaker's chamber to monitor the captain. Nevertheless, I doubt his goal will interfere with our plan.
Okay.
Yeah, he's definitely up to something. But there's far more important things for Paimon to worry about. Like if Paimon had to rate her level of worry, the captain gets maybe 50 points. But considering the final battle, you two get at least 2,000!
Oh my God.
In any case, conjecture will only get us so far. It might be more useful for you to ask the captain directly, Ororon. With any luck, he might just tell you the truth.
Huh? Me?
Don't tell me you haven't noticed his respect for you. The first of the Fatui Harbingers doesn't work with just anyone. Fortune favors the bold. So if you ask me, posing the question directly is the wiser choice.
Well, I think he kind of stick to Ororon because Ororon saved him. Ororon did not have to do that. But the only reason why Ororon interjected when the captain was looking around is because he was fearful for Sitlali. Because he's like, we're looking for her. If you don't tell us where we are, we'll just freaking find her anyway. And he was like, oh no, I gotta do something. You know. That's like some man that you've never seen before asking for your mother and saying, oh, well, we'll find her anyway. You'd be like, hell no, hold up. And that was his response, so.
I'm not so sure, but I'll give it a try.
All right, let's head back and enjoy the party.
Oh my God. That freaked me out. You go to sleep and you won't feel anything. Shut the fuck up. Anytime you hear my voice break like that, I am not okay. I'm just not. It's like I want to trust him, but a part of me is like, yeah, I gotta tell them what I learned, right? Didn't they tell me to come back? After your return, everyone enjoys the gathering until sundown.
Thank you so much for coming, everyone! As this gathering comes to a close, let's hear it for the Pyro Archon and the Traveler one last time!
Elevator music.
Good luck.
You've got this!
Great.
For Natlan!
Gotcha.
Thank you, everyone. Today has meant so much to me. It's been a long time since I had the chance to truly relax.
Have you noticed how Shalana and Sitlali have been missing the whole time?
Yeah, today was great!
Yeah, thanks guys.
Well, that concludes the send-off. Everyone is free to go. Any volunteers willing to stick around for cleanup, follow me!
Oh, I'm in.
You know, it sounds like...
All right, I'm gonna head back to the stadium. I'm sure there's a lot of work to make up at the speaker's chamber.
Wait, what happened to taking a break?
There is no break from the responsibilities of an Archon. Anyone else heading to the stadium? We can go together.
Yeah, I'll come. There's a few things I want to pick up before I head home. No one really needs a peacemaker right now, so I think I'll spend some time with my parents.
Okay, see you soon!
Bye. Slow.
Time for me to head back too. Oh, wait. I should stop by Aoife's place first.
That's gonna bother me forever now. I don't think I want you to intervene. Like, oh, why did I word it like that? That's not what I meant. It's because he has the ability to enter dreamscapes, and it was him entering my mind, not me. Like, not my physical body. Just the way I worded it was so bad. That's my fault.
I need to make sure he's taking care of my radishes.
Of course you do. Well, safe travels.
That is the most deadpan response, Paimon. I should get going. Bye.
Oh, wait! I wanted to ask something. Where was the house this told Dad.
A how's not exactly a good party guest, unless you prefer parties with less food and more insults. So you put him in a timeout again.
What goes around comes around.
I'm gonna go too. Good luck with your ancient name. Not sure if you already know this, but being the first bearer of your name is a huge honor in that land. It comes with a lot of responsibility. But I'm sure your deeds will be remembered for generations to come. I believe in you. Yeah, thanks.
Well, I guess I should head out too. It's gonna be super late by the time I get back. I think I'll go see Shilonen. She's probably done with your ancient name by now. I can check for you.
So soon?
Yeah, Shilonen is an amazing engraver. She usually works really fast. But your ancient name is a special case, so I can't say for sure. Well, we also don't have anything to do, so why don't we go together?
Sounds good. At this time of night, it's dangerous to go alone.
Oh, it's okay. I'm not alone. Turbo Twirly's with me. Still, if you want to check on the progress, we should definitely go together. Getting an ancient name is such a special moment.
Yeah, that they don't know that she dies for it, though. That's gonna be freaking tragic. Are you sure you want to bring Kachina to see that?
Let's go!
He's in there, isn't he?
Help! Someone save me!
Mm-hmm. Is there a reason why they did that? That was... I'm curious. He made the exact same noise that I made. That's funny. Yeah, it would have been here, but hold on. I guess because sometimes they show things in a cutscene where you can interact, but I think that was meant as a joke. It was meant as a joke. And I was like, can he fit through there? What was that? That was a weird sound effect. What the shit? I don't know, I have severe trust issues though. I mean, I like Ororon a lot. I trust that he wouldn't actually harm me like that, but a part of me is like, no, not again. Please no. I guess that comes from my mental trauma. Anyway, where are you? Hello? Yeah, I'm gone. I'm gone with the wind. I need to work on this. So it's 2 every time, so if he has 4, he needs 8, so 2, 4, 6, 8. I would have to fight it 4 more times to send him to 80. Oh man, what the hell? Really? Yeah, okay. Yeah, and then I'm missing these anyway. Wouldn't be able to do it. I don't have like a good bow for him. It totally sucks. Like, I don't have any good bows for like anybody. Take this shit. Do I not have any more? I don't. See, I got this for Lanyan, this catalyst, but I don't know if I really want to give it to her. I'm probably gonna have no choice. Freaking Kave, bro. Oh god, that hiccup hurt really bad. Oh my god. Yeah, because I don't have any decent weapon to give her. Like, I was gonna give her this, because it kind of matches her in a way, if you ever seen who Lanyan is. But I don't know if I really want to give that to her. I could probably take this one off Klee, because Klee is like a character that I never use, ever. I could probably swap it like that. I don't know what I want to do, actually. I don't know. Because I don't have her yet. She's going to be a free pick on the 21st of this month. They're opening up the The new banner, they do it every year for Lantern Rite in January. Not only that, but Lanyan will be on the banner with Clarand and Arlecchino. So, I mean, you get a chance to get her anyway.